What do YouTube? Welcome back to another Movie Fanatics video. Today we're going to be getting into some possible Batman spinoffs. I know we've been extremely Batman heavy lately, but we are counting down the days of the Penguin spinoff series. I'm extremely excited for this series. We'll be doing a review on the first episode, and then we'll probably save the remaining review part at the end of the series, but we're extremely excited about that. But you know the drill. Be sure to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, and most definitely share. And I definitely want to emphasize on the comments too, because I will say the last Batman video we did, huge inspiration as far as comments is concerned. Keep those things going. I'm always open to suggestions, like the Mr. Freeze comment. That's pretty freaking unique when you think about it, because we're in this first movie of the Batman, you're in Halloween. So wintertime is like right around the corner. So that would have been like an interesting little twist to it. But Mr. Freeze right now, considering what has came out as far as like in the last interview, I'm like, that would be dope. But just saying, if you watch the first video, if you're new to the channel, watch the first video, then come back to me. But again, comments are always definitely wanted, right? So let's get into some spinoffs. All right. So in an interview with the Batman and the Penguin producer Dylan Clark mentioned that he and Matt Reeves have had new ideas about Sophia Falcone's future after the Penguin TV show. Now, Sophia Falcone, I hate doing spoilers, but hey, it is what it is. You click at your own risk here, but she is Carmine Falcone's daughter. Crazy B, if we're being honest. Crazy B. So I'm assuming they plan on having like big plans for her in the future of this Batman universe. So Dylan Clark's comment suggests that the Batman franchise won't be just limited to like 3 movies and then the Penguin TV show. They're thinking about doing another spinoff. So the logical spinoff that you could possibly do with this is a possible Catwoman. Now, Zoe Kravitz, I wasn't really a fan of her. It just didn't sit right with me. Like the romance part with her and Robert Pattinson, when you're sitting down and you watching a romance movie, like the chemistry got to be right between the two characters, and it just did not sit right for me on the big screen. Everybody made it a big deal because it's Jason Momoa's daughter, and I don't know who her mother is, but they just made it a big deal. Now, when it comes down to who is the best Catwoman, it's a toss-up, because I felt like all of them were not very, very good. And y'all that gonna sit here and say, are you nuts? What about Michelle Pfeiffer? Again, I think I said about this in the past, like, you guys gotta let the old movies be the old movies. Y'all just can't have the old movies sit up at this high standard like there's nothing better than it, because I still hear people talk about Michael Keaton still being the best Batman. There's been like freaking 4 Batmans after Michael Keaton, and I could tell you right now, 3 of those is better than Michael Keaton. I could tell you right now that the 3 of those is better than him. Leave a comment in the comment section of what your order is. But getting back to Catwoman, we already had the iteration of Catwoman in the Tim Burton Batman Returns. When you look back at it, it was alright. It was alright, right? So then you talk about the 2004 version with Halle Berry. I'm going to be honest with you. I probably saw that movie one time within the last 5 years. One time. That's the only time I watched it. And I want to say that I probably watched it during COVID because there was nothing else to watch. So it wasn't that good. So really, that iteration, I'm not really a fan. What can you possibly do with that character? Like, I understand that you can build up Selena Kyle as a character, but at the same time, is it really enough that we could do with that story to keep folks intrigued? Because I'm sitting back and I'm thinking to myself, because I really didn't enjoy the Gotham series either. And I know this is a totally different thing, but if we could possibly think of another possible character that we can do a spinoff with. But let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is the Movie Fanatics. I'm up out of here, man.